Former President Donald J. Trump's astonishing statement in support of a potential Russian attack on NATO allies who fail to meet their military spending commitments has shifted the focus away from President Joe Biden's age-related concerns and provided a favorable contrast for the Biden campaign. Trump's untimely diatribe came just as Biden was facing uncomfortable questions about his age, thereby rescuing him from the predicament. But before we go to the good stuff, please use some time to like this video and hit the subscribe button. Trump's statement not only diverted attention from the president's memory issues, as highlighted in a special counsel report, but also presented an opportunity for Biden's defenders to reframe the issue. They could now argue that the incumbent may be an elderly man with occasional forgetfulness, but his challenger is both aging and dangerously impulsive. This was not the first time, nor would it likely be the last, that Trump intervened when his adversary was in trouble, offering an ill-considered comment of his own as an escape route. Trump's lifelong craving for attention has often clashed with his own best interests. For Biden, capitalizing on his opponent's inability to remain silent during critical moments may be the key to winning this year's campaign. Biden's hope is that Trump will continue reminding voters why they rejected him in the 2020 election. As the saying goes, the enemy of your enemy is your friend. In this case, since Trump is his own worst enemy, he can arguably be considered Biden's best friend, according to Republican strategist Alex Conant. However, this does not mean that age is no longer a political liability for Biden. At 81, he already holds the record for being the oldest president in American history, and he would be 86 by the end of a potential second term. Trump, at 77, is not far behind, but the special counsel's portrayal of him as a well-meaning elderly man with a poor memory has had a deeply penetrating and damaging effect. A recent poll conducted by ABC News and Ipsos revealed that 86% of Americans believe Biden is too old to serve another term as president, while 62% think the same of Trump. However, the conventional political strategy in Washington, when under fire, is to swiftly change the subject. Biden's team has sought to shift the focus from his own capabilities to the conduct of the special counsel, Robert K. Hur, much like past presidents such as Trump and Bill Clinton have redirected attention from allegations against them to the prosecutors who investigated them. In the aftermath, White House surrogates and friends flooded the media to criticize her for referencing the president's difficulty in recalling important dates, including the year of his son Beau's death. Jill Biden, the First Lady, denounced Hur's inaccurate and personal political attacks about Joe in a fundraising appeal. While this pushback may not sway voters who are already opposed to Biden, it provides Democrats with another talking point. During a rally in South Carolina, Trump played right into the hands of the Biden campaign strategy by castigating NATO members who failed to meet their obligations and expressing that he would neither come to their defense nor discourage Russian aggression against them. Trump's inability to resist diverting attention to himself, even when it does not work to his advantage, was noted by Democratic strategist Rodel Molyneux, who predicted more such moments from Trump in the remaining course of the election. Nikki Haley, the former UN ambassador and South Carolina governor who is still vying for the Republican nomination, capitalized on Trump's tendency to bolster her case that the party should not place its trust in him for victory in the upcoming election. Haley warned that Trump's unpredictable behavior would result in chaotic governance and make Biden appear more rational by comparison, ultimately undermining Trump's ability to defeat Biden. The Biden camp certainly sought to exploit this opportunity. The White House issued a statement condemning Trump's comments as appalling and unhinged for encouraging invasions of close allies by murderous regimes. Biden, in a separate statement released by his campaign, labeled Trump's remarks predictable, given that Trump promised to rule like a dictator on his first day back in the Oval Office. On social media, Biden referred to Trump as one of Russian President Vladimir V. Putin's useful lackeys. Robert Gibbs, a former White House press secretary under President Barack Obama, argued that this latest episode demonstrated Trump's inability to adhere to an old political adage, if your opponent is having a bad day, simply get out of the way and let it happen. For Biden, these unexpected opportunities may prove decisive. The president's agility and his team's ability to capitalize on such moments could be significant factors in determining the outcome of the race. Thank you for watching. Before you go, please leave your thoughts in the comments section, subscribe, and stay tuned for more updates.